lights on, I'm already grinding. 808's knocking like ambition in a rib cage. You can have the talent, I'll take the hunger. Hard worker in the room. Came in quiet, eyes locked on the target. No silver spoon, just scars in my pocket. They talk big, but they never clock in. I clock overtime, no option. Hard worker in the room. When the doors all close, when the pressure grows, everybody knows I outwork foes. While they flex online, I'm lifting the weight, building my name, brick by brick, no break. Sweat on the floor, yeah, that's my stake. Every move deliberate. I don't chase hype, I chase progression. Pain my teacher, grind my lesson. Every setback fuels aggression, turned out to obsession. Heartbeat banging like a factory line. Tick-tock rhythm, I don't waste time. They want shine, but they won't climb. I redefine. Harder worker in the room. When the lights burn low, harder worker in the room. Still in beast mode, harder worker in the room. Heavy workload. Dreams so big they felt wired. Back against walls, still inspired, never retired. Harder worker in the room. When the odds stack high, harder worker in the room. No alibi, harder worker in the room. Touch the sky, multiply. Trap drum slap like steel on steel. 808 crack make the doubt kneel. Every bar proof this grind real. Signed and sealed. They quit early when it hurt too much. I dig deeper when it gets too rough. Call my bluff, I double up, level up, level up. Adrenaline surge, I merge with the mission. Precision decision, no room for collision. Grinding division by division, vision decision, I'm breaking tradition. Minute by minute, I'm building a stamina. Hungry like famine, no manners or camera damage. Just standard, I raise it and hammer it. Climb every ladder and shatter the perimeter. Harder worker in the room. When they count me out, harder worker in the room. Let the hunger shout. Harder worker in the room. Through the drought. Yeah, harder worker in the room. When the stakes too high, harder worker in the room. Be never shy. Harder worker in the room. I defy. Even when the lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I escalate every move I make, no mistake. This ain't luck, discern respect. Every rep, every set collect. Blood, sweat, tears connect. Perfected effect. When the beat cut out but the grind stay loud. When there's no applause in the crowd. When the work feels twice as proud. I don't stop, I don't stall, I don't assume. You might be talented, but I'm the harder worker in the room.
Yeah, sirens in the distant city trembling. 808s rumble like tectonic plates shifting. You wanted a monster, you summoned one.
Godzilla.
I rise from the depths where the pressure live. Heart radioactive, negative to positive. They said I drown, now I dominate. Every move deliberate.
Godzilla.
When I step ashore, Godzilla, hear the crowd roar. Godzilla want war, I bring more. Sky turn red when I breathe that flame. Every verse melts steel in a frame. You play checkers, I change the game, remember the name. Stay a stick from the hate I face. Built from the rubble they tried to waste. Now I sprint at a brutal pace, no trace.
Heartbeat heavy like a drumline riot. Mind on fire but my aim stay quiet. Strike precise when the fear inside it I ignite it.
Godzilla, when the ground collapse. Godzilla, no relapse. Godzilla, claw and snap. Trap on trap. Godzilla, through the smoke and flame. Godzilla, dominate the game. Godzilla, untamed, no shame. I remember nights I was sinking low. Cold concrete, heart moving slow. Now I'm nuclear when I flow. Watch it glow. Godzilla, when the baseline quake. Godzilla, make no mistake. Godzilla, city shake, ground break. 808s hit like a tail whip crack. Hi-hat slice with a razor attack. Every setback I counteract. Impact stack. No mercy in the zone I claim. No watered down, no tame. Every bar propane. Set flame. Atomic breath when I step in the booth. Proof in the pulse of the ruthless truth. Youth to the roof, uncaged and uncouth. Loose like a noose when I tighten the screw. Venom and denim, I bend every limit. Spin it and send it, the critics diminish. Finish opponents with moments explosive. Focus and ferocious, devotion corrosive. Godzilla. When the odds stack high. Godzilla. Touch the sky. Godzilla. Don't ask why. Defy Godzilla. Through the cuts and scars. Godzilla. Raising bars. Godzilla. Chasing stars. Past the bars. Even when the skyline fall in pieces, even when the doubt increases, I unleash what never ceases. No releases. This ain't hype, it's seismic rage. Heavy bass, crack the stage. Every line a monster uncaged. Engage. When the beat fade out but the echoes stay. When the smoke clear at break of day. When they whisper he'll fade away. I don't vanish, I don't kneel, I don't pause. I rise from the deep.
Yeah. 808s rumble like thunder in a war zone. Teeth clench, fist tight. You fall. Good. Now get up. I was face down, dirt in my mouth, word on my back, no way out, they circled around, full of doubt, waiting to watch me drown out. Get up! When the pain is deep, get up! When you can't sleep, get up! When it climbed too steep, promises to keep, heartbeat banging like a drum in a riot, mind screaming loud but I'm moving quiet, pressure cooking and the fuse ignited, now I'm done staying silent, they talk big with a fragile spine, I carve my name in the fault line, every bar like a landmine, step wrong, flat line. I remember nights I was barely breathing, demons inside steady misleading. I flip that rage to a different meaning, turn bleeding to leading. When they count you out, let the hunger shout. Through the doubt, break out. When the sky falls down, take the crown. Run the town, stand your ground. No silver spoon, just scars and grit. Cold hard flows where I used to sit. Dreams so big they didn't fit. Now I refuse to quit. Get up from the ash and dust. Get up when you lose that trust. Get up if you must. Rise or bust. I don't pray for an easy road. I load that pain like ammo stowed. Explode when the pressure overload. Heavy mode. Trap drum slap like a metal door. 808 crack through the core. Every setback I ignore. I come back for more. Adrenaline surge. I emerge from the wreckage. Burning the doubt. I purge every message. Rage in the cage. I sever the leverage. Step to the mic. I'm breaking the edges. Climbing the mountain with blood on my knuckles. Life try to break me. I doubled in muscle. Struggle to hustle. Rebuttal the muzzle. I juggle the trouble. Then burst out the tunnel. Get up when your vision blurs. Get up. Let the beast stir. Get up. No slur. Make it occur. Get up. Through the cuts and scars. Get up. Past the bars. Get up. Chasing stars through battle scars. Even when the lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I don't fold, I escalate, detonate, dominate. This ain't hype, it's a battle cry. Heavy breath, never asking why. Fall 7 times, stand 8 high, touch the sky. When the beat cuts out, but the echoes stay. When tomorrow feel far away. When the world say no to what you say. No surrender, no excuse, no delay. You fall. Get up!
Yeah. 808s rumbling like riot boots. Door lock. Bet. Kick out. Came from the gutter where the lights stayed dim. Hope then, I'd stack grim. They said I drowned, couldn't swim. Now I flood every track to the brim. Kick out every doubt in my lane. Kick out every chain on my brain. Kick out through the pain and the rain. Stand tall, never tame. I was boxed in a cage called fear. Voices loud in my ear, saying stay small, stay here. But I shift gears, disappear. Back when the hunger was all I ate. Now I feast on the pressure and dominate. Every closed door I penetrate. Detonate when I innovate. Heartbeat sync with the baseline slam. Sweat drip heavy, I don't give a damn. No scam, no glam, just a master plan. Built from the grit of a grown man. Kick out when the wall too thick. Kick out, don't fold, don't quit. Kick out, take that hit. Kick out, then rise legit. Kick out, through the smoke and dust. Kick out, built from trust. Kick out, if you must. Kick out, turn rage to thrust. I remember nights I was losing grip, dreams sinking like a broken ship, mind tripping on a guilt trip script. One more loss and it might have flicked. When the fear crawl in, let the war begin. Thick skin, play to win. They talk big with a fragile frame. I walk through fire and fan the flame. Every scar got a hidden name, every lost part of the game. No safe route in the path I chose. Every bruise helped me compose. Heavy flows when the tension grows. I'll pose what fear proposed. Adrenaline spike, I ignite the spark. Bite down hard when the world go dark. No park, just march, leave a permanent mark. Break locks, crush clocks, shatter limits in shock. No stop when the beat drop. I rock till the speakers pop. Kick out when the odds stack high. Kick out, don't comply. Kick out, reach the sky. Let the weak ask why. Kick out, through the cuts and scars. Kick out, behind the bars. Kick out, chasing stars, no matter how far. Even when the sky turned black and split, even when hope seemed counterfeit, I commit, never quit. Every verse a power hit. This ain't hype, the survival mode. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Explode when the pressure overload. I'll pave this road. When the beat fade out, but the grind stay loud. When the crowd goes silent, no crowd. When the weight feel twice as proud. Clench your jaw, lift your leg, aim high. Kick out.
Yeah, heavy footsteps, ground shake. 808 stomping through the city. You hear that roar? That ain't noise. That's King Kong.
Came from the jungle where the weak don't last. Concrete vines, I was built from the past. Back to the wall, but I broke that glass. Now I move too fast.
When I step on stage, unleash the rage.
King Kong.
Break the cage, rip the page. Chest beat thunder, adrenaline spike. Mic in my grip like I'm ready to strike. Every bar heavy, steel on steel. You can't match what I feel. They talk slick with the porcelain grin. Bulldoze through, I don't pretend. Every loss I turn to a win. Let the chaos begin.
Heartbeat knock like a war drum pound. Bass so loud, make the earth resound. Crown so close, I can see it now. I don't bow.
King Kong.
When the pressure rise.
King Kong.
Look in my eyes.
King Kong.
No disguise. Terrorize.
King Kong.
Through the smoke and flame.
King Kong.
Remember the name.
King Kong.
In the game. Untamed. I remember nights I was doubted heavy. Mind unstable, but my aim was steady. Now I'm locked and loaded, ready. Bars machete.
King Kong.
Climb the tallest tower.
King Kong.
Power on power.
King Kong.
Every hour, devour. Trap drum slap like a wrecking ball. 808s crack through the city wall. Every setback make me stand tall. Never fall. No shortcuts in this battlefield. No plastic crown, no fake shield. Every scar proof I healed. Pain revealed. Adrenaline rush, I crush the terrain. Blood on my knuckles, I love the pain. Rain of fire when I enter the frame. Name etched deep in the hall of fame. Gorilla grip on the throne I claim. Flame in my brain, no tame, insane. Chain after chain, I break and I rain. Leave competitors slain in my lane. When the sky turn black.
King Kong.
No turning back.
King Kong.
Attack on attack. Impact stack.
King Kong.
Through the cuts and scars.
King Kong.
Racing bars.
King Kong.
Chasing stars. From behind bars. Even when the lights go dim and shake. Even
even when the ground might break. I dominate every move I make. For heaven's sake, this ain't hype, this primal sound. Heavy bass make the ground rebound. Stand too close, you getting drowned. I'm profound. When the beat fade out but the roar remain, when the crowd sit heavy on my brain, when they whisper doubt in vain, I don't shrink, I don't run, I don't pause, I stomp, I roar. King Kong!
Yeah, turn the bass up till the walls crack. 808 heartbeat, no fallback. You're stuck in the same spot, not me. Level up. Started from zero with a chip on my chest. Cold nights, no hype, just hunger and stress. They said slow down, I said I'm obsessed. Now I'm coming correct. Yeah, level up when the grind get rough. Level up when they call your bluff. Level up when you've had enough. Still tough. Every scar like XP earned, every bridge that I crossed got burned. Lessons learned while the tables turn, now the throne's confirmed. No respawn when you play this game, real life rules, no cheat code fame. I built my stats through the sweat and pain, now I can't be contained. Heartbeat knock like a boss fight drum. Here I come, never played dumb. From the slums where the kings are from, I'll overcome. Level up when the pressure spike. Level up, grab the mic. Level up, strike on strike. Thunder strike. Level up through the cuts and scars. Level up, raising bars. Level up, chasing stars. Past the bars. I remember nights I was stuck on a low, energy drain, moving slow. Now I overload when I flow. Watch me glow. Level up when the doubt creep in. Level up, let the grind begin. Level up from within. Play to win. Trap drum slap like a power surge. 808 hit make the weak disperse. Every verse like a universe, I reverse the curse. They stuck in loops, I change the stage. New mindset, new page. Unlock rage when I disengage. Uncaged, adrenaline rush, I'm crushing the ceiling. Peeling back fear, revealing the feeling. Killing the weakness, rebuilding the meaning. Scheming and dreaming while others are sleeping. Grinding and climbing, redefining the time. And shining from lining the silver, I'm mining. Rhyming like lightning, striking and spiking. Rising and rising, no compromising. Level up when they count you out. Level up, let the hunger shout. Levels out, level up through the drought. Break out. Level up when the stakes too high. Level up, touch the sky. Don't ask why. Level up, don't ask. Defy. Even when the lights go dim and shake, even when the ground might break, I escalate every move I make. No mistake. Ain't luck, it's hours log. Every setback catalog. Heavy bass make the system clog. Mind unlocked, no pause, button and grind. New heights every time I climb. Different level, different mind. Redefined when the beat fade out, but the echoes stay. When tomorrow balance on today. When the world scream you can't play, I reload, refocus, re-aim. Same hunger, new rank. Level up. Yeah. Heavy drums, 808 quake. Heart full of fire, no brakes. You standing in my lane, better move. Get out of my way. Came from the mud with a chip on my shoulder. World got cold, but I only got colder. Weight on my back made the hunger grow bolder. Now the flow like a roller. Get out of my way. When I step in the ring. Get out of my way. Hear the alarm bells ring. Get out of my way. I don't play, I swing. I'm a threat to the king, they said slow down, I sped it up. Pressure high, but I fed the rush. Every scar just proof I'm tough, never said enough. Tunnel vision, I see that crown. No handouts when I came around. Built from dust off broken ground, now I run this town. Heartbeat knocked like a battering ram. Pain turned fuel, I don't give a damn. They don't understand who I am. I don't fold, I slam. Get out of my way when the fire ignite. Get out of my way, I'm ready to fight. Get out of my way, day or night, I strike on sight. Get out of my way when the pressure peak. Get out of my way, I don't do weak. Get out of my way, victory I seek, no retreat. I remember nights I was doubting breath, walking a line between dream and death. Now I stare at fear, no sweat, no regret. Get out of my way if you're blocking the climb. Get out of my way, I'm ahead of my time. Get out of my way, every verse a crime. Cross that line, they flex fake crowns, I break fake thrones. Build my empire from cracked backbones. Every syllable razor toned, carved in stone. 808 slam like a steel trap door. Hi-hat slice like a chainsaw roar. Every setback I outscore. Bring war to your shore. Adrenaline rush, I crush every limit. Run through the flame, I'm burning the gimmick. No pause, no claws, I'm fully committed. They timid, I'm vivid, explosive and wicked. Climb when it's vertical, pain is convertible. Turning my hurt to a lyrical miracle. Critical, cynical, voices a minnow. I finish the mission, unstoppable criminal. Get out of my way when the stakes too high. Get out of my way, I don't ask why. Get out of my way, I defy, touch the sky. Get out of my way, through the cuts and scars. Get out of my way, past the bars. Get out of my way, chasing stars like a shooting star. Even when the lights go dim and shake, even when the ground might break, I don't bend, I dominate. Detonate, elevate. This ain't hype, it's war and sound. Heavy bass make the earth rebound. Stand too close, you getting drowned. I'm profound. When the beat fade out but the echoes stay. When the doubters kneel and pray. When tomorrow depends on today. No mercy, no pause, no delay. If you in my lane, get out of my way. Yeah. Plates clank, chains drag, 808s crack ribs, sweat drip like rain. This ain't luck, this is gas. I was built in the basement, hunger in my stomach. Dreams heavy on my back, had to be coming. Pain was the tax I paid every 100. Now I stack reps to the speakers puncture. Every scar on display, every night, every day. I don't pray for the way I carve it, lift it, make it obey. They want shine but they dodge the grind. Want the crown but won't train the mind. I was dead broke, laser aligned. Tunnel vision, redesign. Callus is thick from gripping fate. Iron will with an iron plate. Pressure cook at a higher rate. I don't hesitate, I dominate. Heartbeat sink to the kick and snare. Breathe like smoke in the midnight air. Pain in my lungs but I don't care. Add more weight, let's go there. Through the blood and sweat, no regret, no debt. Every goal I set, I collect, I don't forget. When the doubt gets loud, stand tall, stand proud. I don't blend in the crowd, I break out, unbound. I remember days I was weak inside. Smile fake just to let it slide. Now I weaponize what I used to hide. Turn the rage to a rising tide. Not just muscle and mass, it's the pain I surpass. Every doubt I outclass, leave the old me in the past. They flex online with a red and shine. I build slow like a fault line. Every rep another bold line. Every rhyme heavy gold mine. No shortcuts in this battlefield. No fake strength in a plastic shield. I live truth, make the fake ones yield. My discipline, the final seal. Adrenaline spike, I ignite, I'm raw. Bite down hard on an iron jaw. No applause, no claws, just laws of grind that define my cause. Storm in my veins, breaking chains. Losses converted straight to gains. Sweat stains marking my lanes. Built from pressure, forged in flames. When the bar feels stuck, no luck, just grit and pluck. I don't give up, I rise when the odds say duh. Through the ache and strain, through the mental rain, I remain built different in my domain. Even when the tank feel dry and low, even when the progress slow, I reload, explode, outgrow every limit they throw. I don't chase hype, I chase growth. Every breath a silent oath. From the bottom to the throat, I float while they just quote. When the lights go dim in the gym at night, when the mirror show truth inside, when the world say quit the fight, I add more weight, one more rep, one more set. That's how I collect. Yeah.
This ain't for the weak. This ain't for the fake. This is domination. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT.
Yeah. Step in the zone, feel the quake, hear the roar. Every bar I spit, leave them broken on the floor. They thought I was soft, I'm a lion, hear me soar. Every battle I face, I return tenfold more. Greatest of all time, go. Every line, every rhyme, go. I don't wait, I climb. Every step that I take, redefine. Yeah, I was raised in the fire where the weak complain, where every loss taught me to master the pain. I turned the struggle into a kingdom to reign. Now my legacy hit like a runaway train. They talk, they speculate, they try to debate. I innovate, dominate, calibrate my fate. Every failure I faced, I accelerate. Now my presence alone intimidate. Heartbeat sync with the baseline crack. Every opponent better watch their back. I don't slip, I don't lack. I turn the battlefield into my track. Go. I don't follow, I lead. Go. I plant every seed. Go. I exceed every limit, every creed. Go. Through the struggle and grind. Go. Every challenge I find. Go. I redefine the standard for all mankind. I remember nights when nobody believed. Every dream I had, they wanted me deceived. Now my bars hit sharp, every word conceived. Legacy alive in every track I breathe. Go. I don't stumble, I attack. Go. Every move I stack. Go. I counter every flack, every obstacle I crush, every door I crack. They want fame easy, I want history. I turn every line into a victory. Every beat I touch, I write mystery. They can't match the grind, the intensity. I was forged in storms, I thrive in pressure. Every loss turned to gold, my own treasure. I don't chase trends, I chase measure. Every step, every breath, pure pleasure. Adrenaline spike, my veins ignite. Every lyrical weapon, sharp and tight. I ascend through the darkness of night, claiming every crown, every fight. No mercy, no pause, no imitation. Every move calculated, total domination. I rise beyond any expectation. Forever the standard, the foundation. Go, even if they hate. Go, I accelerate. Go, I dominate. Every stage I step, I elevate. Go, through the sweat and tears. Go, through the pain and fears. Go, I persevere till the whole world hear my career. Even when the lights dim, I shine relentless. Even when the crowd fade, my steps tremendous. Every rhyme, every bar, vivid, tremendous. I'm the storm, the force, the epic sentence. They pray I falter, they pray I fall. I'm unshakable, answer every call. Every attack I face, I brawl. I rise above, standing tall. So when the beat hits hard and the crowd feel the quake, when the game's online and the world awake, no one thing, no debate. I'm not just a player, I'm the GOAT. Greatest of all time.
Yeah, 808s vibrating through the bloodstream. Adrenaline spike, pupils wide, I don't chase highs, I manufacture dopamine. Why did a call for the voltage surge? Mind in a storm, every thought a purge. They said calm down, I don't do conserve, I curve every nerve. The baseline drop, heart won't stop. Climb to the top, never flop. Pressure built like a shaking grenade. Tick tick time, but I'm never afraid. Chemistry shift every move I made. Self-upgrade, no sedative flow, I'm raw, I'm frantic. Mind volcanic, manic, mechanic, panic. Never too organic, damage symptomatic. Synapse snap when a hi-hat scatter. Brain on fire, nothing else matter. Climb that ladder, faster, faster, I'm the master. Dopamine, when the hunger ignite. In the dead of night, fuel the fight. Bite down tight, when the crowd all scream. Laser beam, live the dream. Extreme regime. I was numb once, stuck in gray. Clock ticks, slow days decay. Now I overload every vein I play. No delay. Dopamine. From the risk I take. Dopamine. From the rules I break. Dopamine. From the path I make. Earthquake. Trap drum slap like a shock to chest. 808 press like a stress test. Every bar flex at full request. No rest. I don't sip slow, I drown and drive. Barely survive, but I feel alive. Chemical rush when I arrive. Rev the hive. Adrenaline spinning, I'm grinning, I'm winning. Beginning the venom, no limit, no ceiling. The feeling, revealing the villainous rhythm. Killing the silence, I'm building a prism. Vision, electric, kinetic, and hectic. Magnetic, aesthetic, aggressive, poetic, pathetic. Opponents get shredded and severed. I level the pressure, I'm better than ever. When the stakes too high, touch the sky. Don't game, the debt's unpaid. I spike the vibe, I generate, dominate, detonate. This ain't hype, it's neural fire. Live wire, rapping razor wire. Every verse, take me higher. Climb that spire. When the beat cut out, but the pulse remain. When the rush run hot through every vein. When the world go dull and I feel the strain, I reload the drive, I reset the flame, I sharpen the aim. I don't wait for it, I create dopamine. Dopamine. Dopamine.
Yeah. This that battlefield sound. Heavy bass, earth shake. No retreat, no surrender. Time to charge. Step on the ground, hear the thunder roll. I don't kneel for nothing, I'll sell my soul. Every scar I carry got a story untold. Every hit that I took only made me bold. I'm moving in full force, no backtrack, no remorse. Through pain, I endorse. Every setback's fuel for my core. They talk about grind, but they soft like foam. I was built in the trenches, learned to roam. Where every night cold, every street a tomb. Now I stomp the stage like a sonic boom. I don't chase cloud, I chase respect. Every bar like a bullet perfect, direct. You hesitate, I intersect. Your doubts become my architect. Heartbeat sync with a snare and kick. Every motion precise, every strike quick. I don't bend when the world get thick. I break through walls, I pick every brick. No fear in my chest. Every test I invest. I never rest till the last obstacle confess. Through the smoke and fire, rising higher and higher. I'm the spark, the wire. I ignite, inspire to retire. Through the smoke and fire, rising higher and higher. I'm the spark, the wire. I ignite, inspire, never tire. I remember nights when the cold was deep. Dreams felt distant, buried in the heat. But I trained my mind while they slept cheap. Now I storm the game, it's mine to reap. I don't stumble, I attack. Every move I stack, no turning back. Every hit I take, I counteract. They copy the moves, but they lack the grind. They mimic the voice, but don't speak from the mind. I built from the struggle, leave weakness behind. Every lyric I spit is a battle sign. I don't wait for mercy, I demand the throne. Every step calculated, every bone my own. I take the crown with the weight I've known. I'm the hurricane rising, full blown. Adrenaline surge, I run through the storm. No hesitation, no pause, no norm. I transform every loss, every form into power, precision, raw reform. They try to block, I dismantle and tear. Every challenge I face, I dare. Through the chaos, I prepare. No one stands when I'm fully aware. Even if I bleed, every strike I lead. I plant the seed, victory guaranteed. Through the fire and pain, through the struggle and strain, I break every chain, I rise and remain, reign. Even when the sky darkens, clouds collide. Even when the earth shakes and the weak hide, I don't falter, I stride. Every obstacle I turn to pride. They pray I pause, they pray I fail. I accelerate, I oversail. Every tack I turn to hell. I'm a force of nature, storm scale. So when the drums hit hard and the crowd feel the quake, when the world stands still, I step in the wake. No retreat, no delay, no mistake. Hear the call.
Yeah. Heavy bass, heart racing. This ain't pain, this is power. Let it bleed. I was born in the storm where the sky stay cracked, where the weak fall off and the strong adapt. Every scar on my skin like a battle map. Every loss I took, I turned to a trap. Bleed, that's the price I pay. Bleed, but I never sway. Bleed, through the dark and gray, I carve my path, I make my way. They try to break me down piece by piece, try to chain my drive, try to silence the beast. But the pressure only gave me teeth. Now I feast on fear, never retreat. Back when the nights felt endless and cold, dreams felt distant, heavy to hold. I learned pain turn iron to gold. Now my heartbeat militant, bold. Heartbeats sync with the 808 knock. Tick-tock sound like a loaded clock. Time don't wait, so I don't stop. I rise every time I drop. Bleed, even when I'm cut deeply. I don't fold, don't weep. Bleed, no surrender, no retreat. Stand tall on my own 2 feet. Bleed, through the fire and rain. Bleed, through the loss and pain. Bleed, I remain unchained in my lane. I remember nights when the doubt was loud. Voices in my head forming a crowd, telling me quit, don't stand proud. But I roared back hard, unbowed. Bleed, that's the oath I swore. Bleed, but I want more. Bleed, Till my spirit soar through every locked and broken door. They see the strength but not the cost. They see the crown but not the loss. Every bridge I burned, every line I crossed made me a force they can't exhaust. I don't cry when the world get grim. I sharpen the blade from the edge within. Every bruise a reminder I win. Every fall just thicken my skin. Adrenaline spike, I ignite in the night. Every word I write is a fight. I don't run from the dark, I bite. Turn the black into blinding light. Relentless, aggressive, intense when I strike. Every beat I spike, every hater dislike. I hike through the storm with a mic and I rise to a permanent height. Bleed, if that's what it takes. Bleed, I don't break. Bleed, wide awake. Every move I make, earthquake. Bleed, through sweat and tears. Bleed, through doubts and fears. Bleed, through the years till my legacy echoes in ears. Even when the lights go out on the stage, even when they mock with rage, I channel the pain into lyrical blades. Every line cut clean, serrated. They pray I collapse, lose control. I tighten my grip on the goal. Every wound strengthens my soul. Every drop of blood makes me whole. So when the beat fades slow, when the smoke clear out, when the critics whisper, the cowards shout, know one thing beyond doubt: I don't fear the hurt, I don't fear the fight, I don't fear the cost. If I gotta give everything I got, I bleed.
They see sweat and sing.
Like me. Yeah. You got something to say? Say it louder.
I'm done playing nice, done biting my tongue. They mistake my silence like I'm the weak one, but I'm the loading rounds on you and your guns. Not a recall out when the truth gets sung.
Like me.
I don't bow.
Like me.
Not now.
Like me.
I don't need your crown. I'll rip it off your head and throw it to the ground. You taught me from behind the screen. Keyboard coverage synthetic mean. I'm in the trenches you've never seen, with the nights stay cold in the air, stay lean. I don't flinch when the shots get fired. I get by when the stakes get higher. You get tired, I perspire. Turn your whole campaign to a funeral pyre.
Go ahead, throw dirt on my name. Every shovel for the screw in my flame. You want smoke, got bring propane.
Strike that match, watch who remain. If you ain't my grind, if I cross your mind, I'm one of a kind. Pressure turn gold and the diamond shine. If I don't comply, if I aim too high, I don't justify, I just multiply while you amplify.
You love when I fall, pray for collapse. Wait for a stone, but screenshot the labs. But I snap back hard, elastic relapse. Turn every attack to a victory lap.
I don't sugarcoat, I don't stay afloat. I'm the antidote to the watered down waves that you wrote. You copy the style, but you miss the pain. You mimic the storm, but you lost the brain. You flex the shine, but you lack the strain. I built from the loss, you can't sustain.
I don't beg for respect, I command it. Every track I touch, leave it branded. You can't understand it.
Cause your whole persona synthetic, pre-planned. Go ahead, try to cancel the grind. I've been erased and redrawn 1,000 times. Each line sharper than the last design. I don't need a approval to redefine. You throw shade, I eclipse the light. You throw jazz, I ignite the fight. You talk prayers, till it face-to-face night. Then your voice goes out of sight. I don't feel your bark, I ignite the dark. Every spark turn wild by when I leave my mark.
I've been doubted since day one breath. Counted out like I owed them there. I took the doubt, digest the stress.
Now I spin it back with no regret. This power crowd, watch me so high. I don't let cry, I just aim at the ceiling and defy the sky. I don't live for applause or praise, I live for the hunger that never decays. You live for the crowd and trend and phase. I live for the long-term legacy play. So if my time make you uncomfortable, if my growth seem unstoppable, if my presence feel undeniable, good, stay mad, stay loud, or better yet, bite me. Good, hey. Bite me. Bite me.
Bite me.
Bite me.
Yeah, turn the volume all the way up. This ain't luck, this ain't chance. This is legendary. Step in the arena, hear the ground quake. Every rhyme I spit like a landslide break. They said I couldn't, I did no debate. Every move calculated, every step I take. Legendary, not born, but made in the fire. Every line, every wire. Legendary, I climb higher and higher. Through pain and storms, I never tire. They threw shade, try to bury my name, but I rise from the ashes, ignite the flame. Every loss, every battle, never the same. Now they whisper my story, fear my game. I don't follow, I lead, I innovate. Every beat I crush, I dominate. Every hater watches, I levitate. Legacy carved, they can't replicate. Heartbeat sink to the bass, kick loud. Every bar a storm, shake the crowd. I don't flinch, I don't bow, I'm proud. I speak truth, my voice, I'm bold. Legendary, I'm the force they respect. Legendary, every move they reflect. Legendary, no fear, no defect. Every win I collect, the perfect effect. Legendary, through the grind and the pain. Legendary, through the loss and the gain. Legendary, I break every chain, I rise from the mud, rain in my lane. I remember nights cold, starving alone. Dreams crushed hard, heavy as stone. Every fall taught me to own the crown, the throne, the fire I hone. Legendary, I don't stumble, I attack. Legendary, every barrier I crack. Legendary, I always come back. No retreat, no slack, nothing I lack. They want fame fast, I want legacy. I grind in silence, perfect strategy. Every line, every verse, pure mastery. Every step forward is history. I don't chase applause or hollow fame. I carve my mark in the game. Every lyric, every word of flame. Every obstacle crushed, none remain. Adrenaline pumping, veins on fire. Every move, every beat takes me higher. I dominate chaos, never tire. My mind sharp, my ambition entire. No fear, no pause, no imitation. Every step, every breath, total domination. I rise above every effect station. Forever legendary, foundation of the nation. Legendary, even if they doubt. Legendary, I scream, I shout. Legendary, I break every bout. Every stage I hit, I stand out. Legendary, through blood and sweat. Legendary, I don't forget. Legendary, every goal I set, I conquer all, never settle for less yet. Even when the night's dark and the path unclear, even when the whispers of failure draw near, I move forward, no fear. Every victory mine, every loss I revere. They pray I falter, they pray I fold. I ascend unshakable, bold. Every lyric, every bar, pure gold. The story of a legend forever told.
So when the beat fades, the lights dim low. When the world sleeps, unaware of the show. No one truth, let it echo. I don't follow trends, I don't bow to odds. I don't stop, I am legendary.
Yeah, 808s rumble like thunder cracks. Teeth good, fist tight. Back to the wall, no turning back. Fight back! Raised in the pressure where the weak collapse. Cold world swinging with heavy slabs. Dreams on thin ice over hidden traps. I learned real quick how to counterattack. When they aim at your spine, when they cross that line, turn rage to a grind. Make pain redesign your mind. They said I fold under weight of the doubt. Said I choke when the lights go out, but I thrive when the fear scream loud. Stand tall, never blend in the crowd. Scars on my knuckles, proof I swung. Fire in my chest, still young. Every loss just sharpened my tongue. Now I spit like a loaded gun. Heartbeats sink to the kick drum blast. Flashbacks hit, but I move too fast. Past try gripping, but I outlast. Built from the grit they thought wouldn't last. Fight back when they say you're done. You ain't gotta run till the war is won, till the rising sun. Fight back through the dirt and mud, through the sweat and blood. Flood by flood, turn the hate to fuel in your blood. I remember nights I was dead inside. Smile on mask, truth denied. Hope hanging thin like a fragile wire. One spark away from a wildfire. When your breath feel tight in the dead of night, claw and bite. Stand your ground and ignite. They talk big but they fold in storms. I was reborn in chaotic forms. Pressure hit and I transform. Break the cage, ignore the norms. No savior coming to clear my path. Just discipline, hunger, wrath. Do the math, hard work multiply half the math. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt. Bust through walls, no safe route. Shout to the speakers, blow out. I route every demon out. No retreat, no defeat in my code. Heavy load but I carry the mode. Explode when the rage overload. I wrote my fate in bold. Fight back when the odds stack high. Don't you dare comply. Look 'em in the eye. Never bow, never cry. Through the cuts and cracks, we're relaxed as attacks. No turning back. Leave fear flat on his back. Even when the sky fall black and split, even when your strength feel thin, dig deep where the beast been lit. That fire inside, don't quit. This ain't hype, this survival mode. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Crossroads on a broken road. I chose fight, that's how I growed. When the beat fade, but the war's still on. When the night long and hope seem gone. When the world say you don't belong. Clench your jaw, lift your head, step forward. Fight back.
Yeah. Hear that clang? 808s hitting like steel on steel. Locked in the booth like a cell block. Time to start. Breaking balls. Race where the pressure make diamonds crack. Back to the wall with the target on back. They said I choke when the lights go black. Now I snap on a track. Counter-attack. Breaking balls. Like I'm shattering gates. Breaking balls. Severing fates. Breaking balls. Raising the stakes. Every line detonates. I was stuck in a mental prison of doubt. Fear in my chest trying to claw its way out. Now I weaponize what they warned about. Let it roar, let it shout. They talk big with a fragile tone. I carve my throne out of solid stone. Every syllable overthrown. Every rival dethroned. Heartbeat banging with the kick drum blast. Past try gripping but I outlast. Future moving way too fast. I don't break, I grab.
Through the steel and rust, built from grit and trust. If I must turn rage to dust. When the pressure spike, strike on a strike. Know alike, every verse ignite.
I remember nights I was losing breath, walking the edge between dream and death. One more step and nothing left, but I chose hunger or rest.
Breaking balls,
When the cage feel tight,
breaking balls,
in the dead of night,
breaking balls.
claw and fight, bring the beast to light. They flex fake crowns for rented throne. I bled for every word I own, every scar my undertone. Proof I built it alone. No shortcuts in this battlefield, no plastic shield when the truth revealed. I wield raw force concealed, unsealed, unrepealed. Adrenaline surge, I emerge from pain. Turn every loss into a gain. Chain by chain, I break the chain. Rain through flame, remain insane. Rattle the cage till the hinges snap. Clap back hard when they overcap. No relapse in my rap attack. I stack impact on impact.
When the odds stack high, look 'em in the eye. Don't comply, reach the sky. Through the cuts and scars, past the bars. Chasing stars from behind the bars.
Even when the lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I don't fold, I escalate, dominate, never afraid. This ain't hype, this coded rage. Heavy ink on a battle page. Uncaged, I engage, turn the booth to a war zone stage. When the beat cut out but the echoes stay. When the crowd goes silent, drift away. When tomorrow, hang on today. No surrender, no retreat, no pause. I don't just spit, I'm breaking bars.
Till I die. Yeah, no exit plan, no fallback route. This for life. I was born under pressure, raised in the flame. Every scar on my body got something to claim. They wanted me quiet, ashamed of my name. Now I speak like thunder, let it rain. Till I die, I'm riding this wave. Till I die, no feet in the grave. Till I die, no soul, no slave. I was built from the fight I made to behave. Till I die, back against walls, I learned how to shove. No silver spoon, just hunger and blood. Every setback felt like a shove, but I turn these bruises into fuel for the glove. I don't bend when the pressure intensify. I get sharper when stakes amplify. You see pain, I see battle cry. I don't fade, I'm fed up. Heartbeat sync with the baseline now. Time don't stop, so I don't stop. Every tick a look clock, one more shot. At the throne, they said I could not. Till I die, I'm all in, no breaks. Till I die, every move high stakes. Till I die, whatever it takes. If I fall, I rise through the shakes. Till I die, no fear in my chest. Till I die, no need for rest. Till I die, put me to the test. I don't quit, I outlast the rest. I remember nights I was doubted heavy. Mind felt weak, but the wheels stayed ready. Legs felt shaky, but steps stayed steady. Now my bars cut deep like this shit. I'm locked in the grind till I die. No pause in my mind till I die. I redefine what it means when they say out of town till I die. They want comfort, I want conquest. They want easy, I want progress. Every scar on me a conquest. Every breath I take a break test. I don't need applause or a cosign hand. I don't need fake love to stand. I built this rage with a steady hand. Now I break through stone like contraband.
No retreat when the sky turn black. No defeat when they counter-attack. Every loss I stack and unpack. Turn collapse to a comeback track. War in my pulse, fire in veins. Storm in my thoughts, thunder in brains. You chase trends, I break chains.
I endure what you can't sustain. Till I die, I'll never fold. Till I die, my story bold. Till I die, hard as cold. I don't sell out, I'm never sold. Till I die, I'll never fold. Till I die, my story bold. Till I die, hard as cold. I don't sell out, I'm never sold.
Even when the lights go dim and fade. Even when the debt's unpaid. Even when the dreams delay. I don't kneel, I escalate.
Till I
Fight for the name, till I die through loss and fame. Till I die, same hunger, same aim. Legacy carved in permanent flame.
They can doubt, they can talk, they can keep, but I bleed, but I grind in the dream. Nothing in this world in between. We in the top of the unseen. So when the curtain closed, and the big go quiet, and the crowd don't move, and the lights slow light, no one sing. I never denied it. I lived for the fight, and I stood beside it. No surrender, no apology, no lie. I bought this path till I die. I bought this path till I die.
Yeah. Feel that weight on your chest. 808s like a ticking bomb. Sweat, cold breath, short. We live under pressure.
Came up with a light stay flicker. Hoped in every dream felt hinder. Back to the wall, my splinter. Heart cold, but the wheel stayed winner. Under press. When the world collapsed. Under press. No room for relapse. Under press. Through the traps I adapt. Counterattack. They said I'd fold when the heat got real. Said my drive wouldn't last that long. But pain turned steel in my will. Now every verse hits strong. I remember nights I was losing breath. Fear in my lungs like silent death. One wrong move, one step left, but I leaned in close to the edge. Heartbeat racing with a baseline drop. Clock ticking loud, it don't stop. Sweat drip heavy from the bottom to top. Under the gun, still aiming a shot. Under pressure. When the odds stack high. Under pressure. Look 'em in the eye. Under pressure. Never comply. I survive, I defy. Through the blood and strain. Under pressure. Through the loss and pain. Under pressure. I remain built different in the rain. They see stress, I see growth. They see chains, I see oath. They choke when the tension close. I provoke when the stakes approach. Under pressure. When the crowd go mute. Under pressure. When the fear look brute. Under pressure. No parachute, I execute. No silver spoon, no safety net. Just a promise I won't forget. Every drop of sweat I get is a down payment on respect. I don't bend when the pressure bend. I transcend when the doubts descend. No pretend when the lines I send. Cut deep to the very end. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt. Bust through walls, no safe route. Shout to the speakers, blow out. I route every demon now. Storm in my veins, break chains. Losses converted straight to gains. Through stains and rains, I remain unchained. Under pressure. When the night get cold. Under pressure. When the truth unfold. Under pressure. Be bold. Let your story be told. Under pressure. Through the cuts and scars. Under pressure. Behind the bars. Under pressure. Chasing stars. No matter how far. Even when the sky turned black and split. Even when the fire won't quit. I don't fold, I commit. I was built for this. This ain't hype, survival mode. Heavy heart with a heavy load. Explode when the pressure overload. I pave this road. When the beat fade out but attention stay. When tomorrow depend on a day. When the weight don't drift away. Stand firm. Breathe in. Step forward. We rise. Under pressure. Yeah, turn the bass up till the walls shake. 808 heartbeat, no safety. They try to copy the blueprint, but I'm unreplaceable. Yeah, came from the dirt with a venomous drive. Cold nights, no lights, barely survive. They said I fold when the pressure arrived. Now I'm more alive. When the stage ignite, in the dead of night, built to fight, bite on sight. Every bar carved out of broken days. Every scar part of the price I paid. They want the glow but they fear the blaze. I was born in flames. No template, no carbon trace. No second version could take my place. I lace each verse with the savage
Mind on overload, out of control. They want the throne, but they lack the soul. I own the goal. When the doubt creep in, let the grind begin. From within, play to win. Through the cuts and scars, raising bars, chasing stars past the bars. I remember nights I was counted out, world so loud trying to drown my shout. Now I weaponize what they doubt, let the hunger out. When the pressure spike, grab the mic. Yeah, push your blow, sun go strike. Trap drum slap like a steel toe kick. 8-way hit, make the ground shift quick. Every flow switch, razor slick. No gimmick, they clone styles, I break the mold. Too raw to sell, too bold to fold. My story written in fire and gold, truth untold. Adrenaline rush when I step in the ring. King with a sting, let the chaos sing. Venomous rhythm, I'm bringing the swing. Shattering limits with everything. Pivot and rip it, no counterfeit image. Critics diminish, I finish the scrimmage. Damage delivered in lyrical physics. Business relentless, I handle my business. When they try compare, I don't share. Cut the air, don't care. When the stakes too high, touch the sky. Never die, multiply. Even when the lights go dim and fade, even when the debt's unpaid, I escalate. Every move I make, dominate. This ain't hype, it's coded rage. Heavy ink on a battle page. Uncaged when I hit that stage. Engage. When the beat cut out but the echoes stay. When the crowd fall back and fade away. When tomorrow balance on today. No duplicate, no substitute, no replayable. I don't blend in, I don't fade out. I'm unreplaceable. Yeah. Turn the bass up till it crack the pavement. No chains on me, no brakes left. Came from the bottom where the ground stay cold, where the hunger don't fade and the nights feel old. Every scar on my skin got a story told. Every loss I took to my heart to gold. That's the code in my veins. Through the fire and flames, through the doubt and the shame, I don't fold, I evolve in the game. They said slow down, know your place. I accelerate and set the pace. Every obstacle I embrace, leave competition erase, no trace. Pressure on heavy, I don't collapse. I adapt, counterattack, overlap traps while they nap. I map out gaps, turn setbacks into combat raps. Heartbeat sync with the 808 blast. Future ahead, I'm done with the past. Every tick of the clock move fast, but I run through walls, never crash. Unstoppable, even when I bleed. Unstoppable, fueled by need. Unstoppable, plant the seed, watch me rise at rapid speed. Unstoppable, through the pain and rain. Unstoppable, through the strain and strain. Unstoppable, I remain, breaking every single chain. I remember nights when the lights went dim, when hope fell thin at the rim. But I built that fire deep within, now I move like a force you can't trim. No fear in my eyes, through lows and highs. No disguise, I see truth through the lies. They talk loud but the grind too weak. I stay silent, sharpen my technique. Every verse I drop unique, every line hit hard concrete. I don't need applause to survive, I need pressure to feel alive. Every setback helped me thrive, every struggle helped me strive. Adrenaline rush, I crush the doubt. No way out, I carve a route. They scream my name, they shout, but I built this way from drought. Relentless intense when I enter the ring. Every syllable sting like a venomous swing. I don't just rap, I bring a storm with the thunder I sing. Unstoppable, when the world go dark. Unstoppable, I ignite the spark. Unstoppable, leave a mark. Heavy roar like a shark. Unstoppable, even if I fall. Unstoppable, I stand tall. Unstoppable, through it all. I don't break, I brawl. They waiting on cracks in my armor plate. I reinforce, dominate fate. Every challenge I elevate, every closed door I penetrate. I was forged in the pressure zone, built a throne from broken stone. Now the hunger fully grown, every beat feel like home. When the drums fade out and the lights go low, when the critics whisper soft and slow, one thing everybody know: no chains can hold me, no fear can stop me, no doubt can drop me. I don't pause, I don't fall.
Yeah. Heavy drums rumbling like thunder in my chest. This a dream. Wake me up. I've been walking through a fog full of doubt and noise. Fake smiles, fake love, plastic poise. Everybody talking but they hollow like toys. I see through the smoke, I ain't playing with decoys. Wake me up. If I'm stuck in a trance, wake me up. If I'm losing my stance, wake me up. I don't live by chance, I attack every beat like a last advance. Back in the dark where the hunger grew. Cold nights, hard truths I knew. Every scar left a deeper view. Now I spit that fire, they never flew. They want comfort, I want clarity. Cut through lies with intensity, no more sleep. Walking mentally, I'm breaking chains of dependency. Heartbeat knocking like a war drum roll. Mind locked in, fully in control. If the world go numb and cold, I ignite like a spark in the cold. Wake me up. If I drift too far, wake me up. Remind me who we are, wake me up. I carry every scar, turn the pain into a shooting star. Wake me up. When the dream feel fake, wake me up. Before I break, wake me up. For my own sake, I don't fold, I elevate. I was stuck in a loop of routine and doubt. Same four walls, same played out route. Now I'm breaking the cage, breaking out. Let the beast in my chest scream out. Wake me up. I refuse to fade, wake me up. I was never made to be quiet, to be afraid. I was built for the barricade. They sell illusions of easy fame. I see the strings in a puppet game. I'd rather bleed for an honest name than shine in a light for a moment of flame. Every verse like a siren blast, cutting through the echo of the past. I don't crawl, I don't collapse. I relive the fire, I relapse into hunger, into rage. Uncaged mind, off the page. When I step on stage, it's a war I wage. Every line turning pain to gauge. Adrenaline spike, I'm alive in the night. No sedation, no fade in my sight. I ignite when I'm faced with the fight. Resurrect every doubt I smite. Elevate, detonate, never hesitate. Break the fate, they predetermine my state. Wide awake, never late. Dominate, I refuse to evaporate. Wake me up. If I'm losing fire, wake me up. Take me higher, wake me up. Fuel desire, turn the pressure into a pyre. Wake me up. When the world go blind, wake me up. Reset my mind, wake me up. Truth align, leave the weakest behind. Even when the sky turn gray and dim, even when the odds look slim, I don't sink, I learn to swim. Let the light break through within. They pray I settle, play it safe. I'd rather risk it, test my faith. Every breath I take, I raise the stakes. No more sleep, this lying awake. So if I ever drift in comfort's arms, if I lose the edge, lose the alarms, let the beat hit hard with no remorse. Shock my soul with full force. No sedation, no delay, no excuse if I fall into silence or apathy. Yeah. Dark room, red lights, 808s bleeding, heartbeat violent, no leash, no cage. Savage! Yeah, man, the fire where the calm don't last. Teeth in the future, foot on the past. World moves slow, but I move too fast. Built from the pressure they thought would smash. Savage! When the beat go bang, savage! Feel the chain gang clang. Savage! Let the war drums hang, I don't just rap, I fang. They want it tame, want it soft-spoken. I was rage, barely held and broken. Every promise I made outspoken, every limit shattered token. Back when I start for a single shot, now I'm aiming at every spot. Climb so high it burn and rot every doubt they ever thought. Kick drum hit like a fist of ribs, breast short, adrenaline drips. Tight grip when the pressure flips, eye clips when the panic dips. No mercy shown, heart of stone. Throne by throne I carve my zone alone. Through the smoke and ash, when the lights all crash, flash on clash, turn fear into cash. I remember nights I was lost in the static, mind going wild, thoughts automatic, pain systematic, mood volcanic. Now I tryna make it cinematic. When they talk that cap, no nap, just attack. Snap on the track, put the whole game flat. They flex fake gold with a plastic grin. I flex scars carved deep in skin. They chase clout for a hollow win. I chase growth from within. No leash on the beast I feed, no greed, just speed and creed. Plant the rage like a seed, watch it bleed in the lid. Razor tongue drum slung, young gun sprung, underrated but never undone. Run from none, I become the storm when the sky go numb. Crack, pavement statement blatant, hate turn fuel when I face it. No replacement, I embrace it, take the throne and engrave it. Save us! When the pressure spikes, save us! I don't take a hike, save us! Strike on strike, to the weak dislikes, save us! Through the grind and grime, save us! Every rhyme a crime. Space and time. Even when the crowd turn cold and mute, even when the truth get brewed, I shoot my shot, no parachute. Rooted deep, absolute. This ain't hype, this DNA. Fight more wired every day, no delay. When I say I pave my way. Yeah, when the beat goes silent but the war's still loud. When the doubt creep in like a darkened cloud. When the weak bow down in a frightened crowd, I bare my teeth, I stand tall, I don't break.
I go savage.
Yeah, heavy bass shaking the ground, footsteps in the dark. You hear that? Better run.
I was born in the chaos, raised in the static. Mind automatic, heart problematic, pain systematic, drive fanatic. Every move I make volcanic. Run. When you hear my name, from the heat of the flame, I don't play no games, I turn pressure into aim. They try to cage me, label me wild, say I was reckless, angry child. Now I'm standing 10-toe styled, while they still stuck in denial. Back to the wall, I sharpen my teeth, clench my jaw, rose from beneath. Every doubt I bury deep, now I harvest what I reap. Heartbeat racing like 808 kicks, every second loaded with tricks. I don't stumble, I don't slip, I flip the script when I ain't grip. Run, if you fear the storm, run. I was battle born, run. Through the night till morn, I don't break, I transform. Run, when the baseline drop, run. When the pressure pop, run. I don't ever stop, till I'm standing at the top. I remember nights with a restless mind, demons whispering from behind, telling me quit, stay confined. But I'm not the type to rewind from the shadow of doubt. Run, when they count you out, run. Let the hunger shout, break the cage and break out. They see aggression, I see focus, they see chaos, I see opus. Every beat I touch ferocious, every rhyme sharp, atrocious. I don't wait for fate to choose, I ignite, refuse to lose. Every scar a tattooed bruise, proof I paid all dues. Adrenaline pumping, lungs on fire, every step climbing higher. Barbed wire couldn't tire, the beast with relentless desire. I don't hide, I collide with the storm I stride. No divide, I decide to let the weak step aside. Run, when you see me rise, run. From the hunger in my eyes, run. I don't compromise, every fall I revise. Run, through the sweat and strain, run. Through the loss and pain, run. I remain, breaking every chain. Even when the sky fall black and torn, even when the path feel worn, I was built in the eye of the storm. Heart, cold, mind reborn. They pray I slow down, lose control, but I accelerate toward the goal. Every beat sing to my soul, every verse taking its toll. So when the drums start shaking your chest, when the fear crawl up your neck, when the tension builds and the stakes get set, you got two choices left. Stand and fight, or run. Run.
Yeah. Dark streets, heavy drums. This ain't mercy. This is payback. This is revenge.
I've been marked, I've been hunted, I've been thrown in the flames. They laughed at my pain, tried to erase my name. Every scar, every loss fuels the rage in my veins. Now I strike with precision, break all the chains. Revenge! It's the fire in my chest. Revenge! I don't settle for less. Revenge! Every threat I suppress, I rise from the dirt to conquer, confess. Back when they doubted, I was solid observing. Now I move like a storm, calculated and swerving. Every lie they whisper, I'm preserving all the energy stored. It's what I'm serving, I don't seek mercy, I take what's mine. Every beat I spit is a battle line. You push me down, I climb, I shine. Every move I make is a design. Heartbeat sync to the bass, the kick. Every motion lethal, every word thick. I don't blink, I don't slip, I pick. Through the darkness, every trick. Revenge, I rise through the pain. Revenge, I break every chain. Revenge, I conquer, I reign. No one left standing in my lane. Revenge, through fire and blood. Revenge, I climb every flood. Revenge, they'll see the mud turned into gold by my own hands thud. I remember nights cold, silent alone. Hunger for justice, deeper than bone. Every word they whispered, every groan. Now I'm a storm they can't postpone. Revenge, I don't stumble, I strike. Revenge, every wrong I ignite. Revenge, every shadow I fight. I turn the night into day. Light, they want soft beats, I deliver hard pain. Every rhyme a bullet, precision sustained. You step in my path, get washed by the rain. I'm the hurricane, the tornado untamed. I don't need applause, I don't need fame, I need justice carved. I need my claim, every step calculated, it's all in the game. I rise from the ashes, untouchable flame.
Adrenaline pump, veins filled with wrath. I don't pause, I crush the path. Every obstacle, I aftermath. Every enemy's hope, I outlast. No retreat, no fear, no lie. Every opponent fall when I pass by. I'm the echo of the unheard cry. Revenge my mission until I die. Revenge, even if they run. Revenge, I strike till done. Revenge, I'm the loaded gun. Every battle I fight is won. Revenge, through sweat, pain, tears. Revenge, I crush all fears. Revenge, through the years I rise above, loud in their ears. Even when shadows creep in the night, even when the world hides from the light, I'm relentless, I'm fierce, I ignite. Every wrong I face, I rewrite. They pray I crumble, they hope I fall. I rise above, answering the call. Every beat, every line, every brawl, I turn the tables, I stand tall. So when the silence hits and the echoes fade, when the night is cold and the past betrayed, no one truth in this crusade. I don't forgive, I don't forget, I take back what's mine. I revenge, revenge, avenge. Yeah. Heavy drums, dark room, no applause. This ain't given, this is taken. I was raised where the hunger never slept, where you fight for an inch, never beg for respect. They talk loud but the actions neglect. I move silent, let the results intersect. Respect, ain't a word, it's a code. Respect, it's the weight that I hold. Respect, can't be bought, can't be sold. It's a fire in the chest, burning cold. Back when I left, I was plotting revenge. Not with the violent success in the end. Every loss made a mind to extend. Now I break every limit they send. I don't flex for the camera clout. I let discipline drown out the doubt. While they chasing attention and shout, I'm building a legacy route. Heartbeat sync with the baseline slam. Pressure rising, I don't give a damn. Every scar just proof of who I am. You want respect? Then take a stand. Respect, earned in the grind. Respect, state of the mind. Respect, one of a kind, leave the weak talkers behind. Respect, forged in the pain. Respect, built in the rain. Respect, stand in the flame, never fold for the fame. I remember them nights feeling overlooked. Every door locked tight when I knocked and looked. Now they read every move like a book, but the chapter they doubted rewrote. Respect, it's the calm in the storm. Respect, scars I've worn. Respect, from the battles I've torn. Through the pressure, I was reborn. They whisper my name when I enter the room. Feel tension rise like Kevin in doom. Not cause I talk with a verbal boom. It's the weight of the grind I consume. I don't bow to a throne made of lies. I don't kneel for applause or disguise. I see truth through the fake in their eyes. I survive what they couldn't survive. No gimmicks, no image, no rented applause. No bending my morals for temporary cause. I built it from scratch with relentless cause. Through failures, flaws, and broken laws of expectation. No hesitation, I elevate past limitation. Respect's not a gift, it's validation. From dedication and domination. Respect, when the room go quiet. Respect, when the crowd don't riot. Respect, I don't need to try it, my presence alone ignited. Respect, through the blood and sweat. Respect, every goal I set. Respect, no regret, I ain't finished yet. Even when the lights don't shine on me, even when the world don't see, I keep that same energy, grinding with integrity. Respect is the price of the climb. Respect takes years of time. Respect, in every rhyme, truth cuts sharper than crime. They want fast fame, quick rise. I want roots deep under skies. They want mass, I despise. I stand raw, no disguise. So when the beat fades slow and the smoke clear out, when the doubters whisper and the critics shout, I won't flinch, won't twist, won't bow. I let my work speak loud. No shortcuts, no favors, no fear. You want it? then earn respect.
Yeah. Turn the volume up. It's that march to battle rhythm. No peace talks, no surrender. Boots on the ground, hear the drums in my chest. Every breath like a test, I don't second guess. They were hoping I'd fold under stress, but I sharpen my pain in the bullet suppress.
Ready for war.
Since the day I was born,
Ready for war.
through the fire and storm.
Ready for war.
Every scar I've worn is a badge that was brutally torn. Back in the dark where the hunger was real, no handouts, just iron will. Every setback taught me to kill, every doubt that was aiming to steal. I don't flinch when the sirens scream, I don't blink when they shatter dreams. I build empires from broken beams while they drown in delusion and schemes. Heartbeat sync with the 808 quake, ground shake every move I make. No retreat, no break. If it's war, I'm wide awake.
Ready for war.
I don't run, I advance.
Ready for war.
Every strike, every stance.
Ready for war.
No second chance, I don't play, I command.
Ready for war.
Through the smoke and
Ready
ash,
for war.
when the pressure
Ready
clash.
for war.
If the world collapse, I rebuild from the crash. They were talking that talk from the safety zone. I was carving my name in the stone. Every night I was fighting alone. Now the throne got my sitting and it's known.
Ready for war.
Mind sharper than steel.
Ready for war.
You can't fake what I feel.
Ready for war.
Every wound had to heal, now I move like a battlefield. I don't flex for applause or a trend, I don't switch for a label to blend. I defend every line that I send, cause my grinding in phase is a bend. A reality, gravity shift when I speak. They go silent when facing the peak. I was forged in a fire oblique, now feast when a timid go weak. Adrenaline pumping, I'm hunting the summit. No running from nothing, I'm crushing opponents. When mind explosive, I focus and own it. The throne isn't given, I storm and dethrone it. Every opponent get folded and broken, my motion devoted. Corrosion on bogus contenders who pretended ferocious. Explosive, reloaded, explosion.
Ready for war.
Even when I bleed,
Ready for war.
fueled by need.
Ready for war.
Plant the seed, victory guaranteed.
Ready for war.
Through the chaos roar,
Ready for war.
one more I endure.
Ready for war.
Hardcore, I was built for the war.
No fear in my eyes when I face defeat. I turn every loss to a sharpened cleat. Step on doubt, grind it under my feet. Every heartbeat sink to the beat. They want comfort, I crave the clash. They want safety, I spark the match. When the sky turned black and the thunder crash, I attack, no mask. When the dust settled down and the smoke disappear, when the battlefield quiet and the echoes clear, you'll still find me standing here, unbroken, severe. No retreat, no remorse, no pause. You hear the drums, that's my pulse.
Ready for war. Ready for war.
Yeah. No hollow, no mercy. 808 shaking Olympus. Step in the booth, earthquake. I was forged in the furnace of verbal combustion, spitting eruption, corrupting assumptions, built from destruction, abrupt reconstruction, turning concussion to lyrical function. When I grip that mic, bars strike like a spike. No alike. Every line ignite. They wanted a lane, I built a coliseum. Flow sick venom, no antidote medium. See them all freeze when I season, I free them. Then I outpace and outclass and I beat them. Tongue like a blade when I sharpen the syllables, carving the beat with a storm of the visuals. With an invincible, cynical, minimal effort when stepping on anyone critical. Heartbeat synced with a militant snare. Breath turns smoke in the midnight air. Crown so heavy but I still wear no fear in the glare. When the baseline quake, every record I break, no mistake. Feel the ground shake, feel the fire and flame. I don't play the game, carve the name. Never tame. I remember when nobody listened, now every syllable cut precision. Tunnel vision, demolition, killing repetition with ambition. When the tempo accelerate, watch competitors hesitate, dominate, annihilate, elevate. I'm the cadence, collapsing the radius, raising the stakes with a rate so contagious. Pages and pages of phrases outrageous, ancient and ageless, dangerous. They talk about legends, I talk about legacy, moving so fast it's defying the gravity. Verbal brutality, lyrical savagery, turning insanity into strategy. Rattle the rhythm and snap in a second, crack every ceiling they thought was protected. Weaponized breath when the beat get injected, resurrected and perfected. No pause, no flaw in the structure, conquer the thunder and rupture. Culture sculptor, erupter, flow destructor. When the pressure rise, look in my eyes, no disguise. I redefine the skies,
healing scars, raising bars, shooting stars from behind the bars. Even when the lights dim low, even when the doubts all grow, I overload the flow, let the undertow explode. This ain't hype, it's coded in bone. Microphone thrown, I own every zone, overthrown, every rival dethroned. With control like a lotus spring, words swing with a golden sting. When I bring that storm I sing, with the force of a fallen king. When the beat cut out, but the echo remain. When the silence scream my name, when the world can't contain.
No cap, no fraud, no facade. I ascend, transcend. Rap God.
Yeah. 808s, crack the pavement. Sweat on the concrete, no mercy. Push harder. Back against the wall, I was born in the pressure. Storm in my chest, getting harder to measure. Pain, my professor, built me aggressive. Every loss turned obsessive. Push harder. When the lungs feel tight, push harder. Through the longest night, push harder. Turn wrongs to right, fuel the fire, ignite. They said I break, I bent like steel. Scars on my back, but I never kneel. Hunger so real, you can taste the zeal. Every bar cut deep, let it peel. No handouts, I carve my lane. Through the doubt, through the rain, through the voices in my brain. Saying quit, accept the chain. Hard beat banging with the kick drum snap. Rage in the booth, no time to cap. Every setback, I counterattack. Put the whole damn world on my back. Push hard.
When they say you're done, push hard. Outrun the sun, push hard. Till fear outrun, till the crown is won. Through the sweat and grind, push hard. Leave the weak behind, push hard. Body, soul, and mind, greatness by design.
I remember nights I was dead broke. Dreams so heavy I barely spoke. Choking on doubt like invisible smoke. But the beast inside awoke.
Push hard.
When the legs give out,
Push hard.
when they scream and shout,
Push hard.
what you about? Let the hunger shout. They see anger, I see drive, they see pressure, I survive. Every second I'm alive is a reason to revive. I don't flex for applause or praise. I'm obsessed with leveling ways, turning pain into blazing craze, setting tracks on fire for days.
Adrenaline rush, blood in my ears, fueled by the doubts, fueled by the fears. Years of tears, turn to gears, now I shift into higher tiers. No breaks, no pause, no mercy clause. I break the laws of average flaws. Claws out raw, no applause. Just cause after cause is push hard. When you taste defeat, push hard. Rise to your feet, push harder. Feel that heat, victory ain't push sweet hard. Even bruised and scarred, push hard. When it's twice as hard, push harder. Pull your card, play a ball, play it hard.
Even when the sky collapses in gray, even when hope drift away, I don't fold, I don't sway. I attack to break a day, built from grit and friction sparks. Hustle carving battle marks. I don't whisper in the dark, I ignite and leave a mark. When the beat fade, but the grind still louder. When the weight get heavier, prouder. When the weak get weak and the strong get louder. One command.